In high school, I was a sweet girl and a good student and relatively normal. I was a cheerleader and I had friends. I went to every single dance and I always had a really good time and a great date or two. I was on homecoming court every year and prom court, but for some reason, I still never felt good enough. I was on student council, did powder puff, went to bonfires on the weekends, had a lot of fun. Took a lot of selfies with duck lips and peace signs, ate my fair share of fast food, and then all of a sudden, I graduated with no clue what I was gonna do next. Then I had this idea.
I really wanted to go work at Disney World and be a princess. So I went to the auditions in Chicago. I had to sing, I had to dance, and I had to act. And at the end, they told me that I'm not the right height. So I didn't get to be a princess, but I still wanted to work at Disney World. I went to work at Disney World and I said, give me any job that you have. So I ended up wearing a spacesuit, working a concession stand, selling turkey legs outside of Space Mountain. It wasn't very magical.
When I came back home, I decided to be a waitress and a bartender. I made a lot of money and spent it on shoes and a fancy car. I became obsessed with wearing makeup and taking even more selfies, yet I was extremely insecure. That's when I decided to audition for a show called The Bachelor. And to my surprise, I got on. I was so excited to be there. But then this happened.
Cat. Oh, I thought you said Kylie. I'm sorry. Oh my God. Can you take both of us?
Cat, we just had this rose.
Absolutely.
Ouch is right. I was so embarrassed and sad. And then I was kind of mad. And then I was on TMZ. It was such a weird experience and a weird time in my life. I didn't want to talk to anyone. And honestly, it was really dark for me. But it sent me on a journey to find my true self and to start living my life authentically. Painting had brought me back to life, and that's when I started taking better care of myself. I started eating healthier foods, doing yoga, and even got certified to teach yoga. I was meditating, I was writing in my journal, and I was actually feeling happier than ever before. That's when I fell in love with a guy I'd known for years. We cooked together, created art together, and we traveled together. Now I have a podcast called Coming Clean, where I share my story and invite other people to share theirs. I also host workshops about building self-love and true confidence, and I host retreats where I help people step outside of their comfort zones. I'm also about to finish writing my first book. It's going to be called Coming Clean, and I have no idea what the cover will look like just yet, but it will be published later this year, and I'm so excited. You see, you can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future. 12 years later, here I am back at Harlem High School, about to come out and talk to all of you guys. See you soon.